So if you guys are trying to set up a home office, there's a couple things that you want to keep in mind. Setting up your monitors, connecting to a docking station, whatever it may be. I'll kind of walk through some of the things that I've done to set up not only this setup right here, but just kind of a breakdown of what some of the plugins look like on like the back of a monitor, what some of these mean, how do they work. So we'll kind of cover a couple of those. So this one here, this monitor, pretty commonly for most offices, if you guys are still in the office, or formerly in the office, this monitor is fairly common. This is a Dell 2217T. Pretty much you'd be able to find this in like an OfferUp or eBay or something like that. Under $100 for sure, so you can keep this on a budget. Most of you are working from home or working from the office on a 2-monitor setup. So picking up one of these on OfferUp shouldn't be too hard. Doesn't have to be this particular model, but any 2 monitors can work. So let's go ahead and kind of cover some of these plugins here, what cables you should be getting, kind of get your home office setup going. So for years I've been working from home, working in data analytics for one of the larger banks in the US. And doing that, obviously I've had a home set up with the docking station, got my laptop. If I ever need to go into the office, just unplug the laptop, boom, off you go. There's not a bunch of wires to connect to it or anything like that that can get really cumbersome. This particular docking station here, this is the HP 2013. Find it on eBay for like 30 bucks or so. If you have an HP laptop, that's what this is compatible for. But this particular one here has a bunch of plugins here, from VGA to Displayport. There's 4 USBs as well as just a power plug-in, audio in and out. This is a really good setup here, so you can get multiple monitors, 2 or even 3. 3 monitors is somewhat pushing it for most laptops out there. Most video cards are usually only set up for about 2. 3 kind of pushes your graphics card, and most laptops aren't meant to carry that or push that much information to multiple monitors. So let's go ahead and take a peek at this particular monitor here, what each plugin is, what the name of the cables are. So you can probably find them on your own, again, on eBay, Best Buy, Amazon, wherever you need to find them. Power. Most monitors you buy are going to come with this. If not, if you just search on Amazon or eBay or Best Buy, monitor power cable, this is standard for the US. So you're going to find this plug-in everywhere. I mean, hell, you can even go to Goodwill to find this particular power cable. Save you a lot of money going to Goodwill for a lot of these cables. This one here, classic HDMI. You can find this pretty much anywhere as well, all the major retail websites. Again, check out Goodwill if they're still open. Obviously, we're kind of going through the little sickness thing with everybody, so a lot of retail stores might not be open, but if you can get delivery, might as well get it delivered to you. Next one on here is going to be Displayport 1.2. This is not as common a cable. You'll have to probably do a little bit of digging for this one. Most monitors, when you buy these things brand new, usually come with it, and no one has any idea how to use it. On the back of the docking station, there are 2 ports for that. Not all docking stations will have a port for this, but the vast majority will, and not all laptops will have this as an out. So next one on this monitor, VGA, classic. You can find this pretty much anywhere. You will definitely find this at Goodwill. You will definitely find this online. Someone probably has 3 or 4 of them at home themselves that they can hand off to you. You can find this cable everywhere. One of the lowest in terms of latency and video quality. However, it's old faithful. You can let this one linked in with just about every setup you have. Just about every docking station will have, not just about, every docking station should have it, unless it's like a newer type of docking station, but everyone's gonna have VGA, and you're gonna have readable access to VGA and get it really, really cheap. So next one on here is gonna be USB upstream, which powers your other 2 to 4, on this one they have 4 USB-A ports. You can get data as well as power to these USB-A ports, but you need to plug in and have a cable for here. Most of these monitors, brand new, will come with that cable. It's called USB upstream. So say you need an adapter. You don't have an HDMI. Or, for example, with this particular setup with the 2013 HP dock, you have a DVI to DVI cable and you're like, what the hell, I can't connect, there's no DVI in on the docking station. You're gonna need an adapter. There are a gabillion adapters that are out there. Again, eBay, Amazon, Best Buy, if you're still open. All these retailers are gonna have options for you when it comes to adapters. This one here is a DVI to Displayport. This is readily available online. If there's a retailer near you that's still open, you can pretty much be able to find this as well. Prices will again kind of vary on some of these, but adapters are gonna be a big major key for you. Instead of buying the entire cable and having it be an HDMI to VGA or whatever else, a lot of those cables aren't going to give you the flexibility later on if you upgrade your work from home setup, especially in this day and age where more people are working from home, and throughout this coronavirus thing that's going on, a lot of this stuff might push more people to work from home, so you're going to want to upgrade. You want some flexibility, and adapters are going to give you all the flexibility you need to work with what existing cables you have and your docking station and your work from home setup. So guys, this is the quick walkthrough of this particular monitor, P2217T by Dell. Hopefully it's some good information for you as you're building your work from home setup. Obviously Amazon's probably our best bet during this day of dealing with working from home and coronavirus and a lot of other things that are going on. So as you are building out your work from home setup, these are some ideas and some things to look for in your monitor. Hopefully it was valuable to you to learn what the hell these plugs are. I'm gonna do another video that kind of walks through what this particular setup here to my right is. Exactly the stand that I'm using, and this is on a MacBook Pro, so it's not gonna be a PC setup. But kind of a walkthrough of the stocking stand that's in there, the monitors that are set up, the stand, as well as some of the cables that I had to use to get it set up. So if you got any questions, you can DM me, you can leave some comments below and I'll try to respond to them. Don't hesitate to email me as well. But yeah, that's a quick setup. Hope it was helpful for you guys. Take care.